Solve the given system of equations in 3 variables by any method. So first I noticed I have 3 equations with 3 different variables, and I want to cancel out one of those variables. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to look to see which one has a variable I can cancel out very easily. Well, noticing, just looking at it, I noticed that my x's are all factors of one another. So like I can get 3 into 9 and 3 into 6. So I'm going to use that one. I'm going to cancel out my x's, and I'm going to use that one to do it. So let's do that. So in one color. So for the first operation, right, I'm going to do, actually let's label them really fast. So 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to multiply the first one by 2, right, because I want to be able to cancel it out with the second one. So multiply by 2. And I'm going to rewrite that down here. So I get 6x minus 16y plus 10z equals 54. Right? And then I'm just going to rewrite my second one over again. I have 6x minus 9y plus 6z equals 99. And I'm going to cancel stuff out. So my x's automatically cancel out. And then I'm going to add my y's together, and I get negative 25y. Negative 25y plus 16z equals 153. I'm going to label this as my fourth equation. Right? Okay, now I'm going to go on and I'm going to take that first equation and I'm going to cancel it out with the third equation. So before I did it with the second equation, now I'm going to cancel it out with the third equation. So use a different color. So now, instead of multiplying by 2, I'm going to multiply by 3. Right, blue goes together, red goes together. So I'm going to rewrite it down here. When I multiply it out, I'm going to rewrite it. I get 9x minus 24y plus 15z equals 81. Right? Then I'm just going to write the third one right underneath it. X minus 8y plus 6z equals 119. Okay, my x's are going to cancel out, and when I add them all together, I get negative 32y plus 21z equals, and let me erase this really fast, equals 200, right? 200, no variable. Get my negative in front, and this is going to be labeled number 5. Okay, so from here, now I have them down to 2 variables. From here, I want to cancel out another variable. So I need to figure out which ones I can multiply which by. Well, the y's have really big numbers, 25 and 32, right? So I always want to go with the smaller numbers so my numbers aren't so huge. So I'm going to go with 16 and 21. Now, one of them they're both positive, so I need to multiply one of them by a negative. Let's do that. I'm going to multiply this one by negative 21 and this one by positive 16. Okay, and I'm going to rewrite it up here. So when I do that, I get 525y positive 525y minus 336z equal to negative 3,213. Right, then I'm going to go into my next one. When I multiply it out, multiply by 16, I'm going to get negative 512y, right, plus 336z equal to 3,200, right? And then from here, I'm going to cancel out my z's. So 70 my z's, right? And from here, I get positive 13y equals 13 divided by 13 Oh, negative 13, sorry. Divide by 13, and I get y equals negative 1. From here, I'm going to either substitute it into my fourth or my fifth equation. I'm going to do it into my fourth equation. So let's use a different color. And then it's going to be, so I'm going to put number 4 here, just so I know that I used number 4. And I have negative 25 times negative 1 plus 16z equals 153. This becomes positive 25 plus 16z equals 153, right? From there, I'm going to move my 25 over, so minus 25, minus 25. So I get 16z equals 128. And from there, I'm going to divide by 16. Then I get z equals 8. Now I have two of my variables. I'm going to take both of those and substitute it into one of them. The one I'm going to do it in is number 2. So let me just write that out. So number 2, right? And I'm just going to substitute it in. So let's do that. So negative 6. I don't know x, so I'm just going to leave an x there. Minus 9 times negative 1, right? Plus 6 times 8 equals 99, right? From here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply, so I get positive 9 plus 6 times 8, I get 48 equals 99. And then I'm going to add, oh sorry, I forgot my 6x. I'm going to add 9 and 48, so I would get 57, move my 57 over, so I'm just going to do that over here. Negative 6x equals 99 minus 57, I get 42, right? This is just 57, subtract 57, subtract 57, and then I get 42. Divide by negative 6, so x equals negative 8. I mean negative 7. I was looking at z. Okay, and so my answer would be negative 7, negative 1, comma 8. That would be my solution to this system of equations.